everything that you're using in a day is manufactured, especially in things that have a mechanical function. All of those things require some sort of design, and one of the biggest part of that design is to choose what material would work best and the way that it's shaped. I am Lawrence Lam, and I am a junior research engineer. I just graduated in May 2015 with a Bachelor's of Applied Science in Materials Engineering.
Materials engineering really starts where mining ends. I'm Chad Sinclair. I'm a professor in the Department of Materials Engineering. Materials engineers really work in almost all the engineering disciplines, even though you may not realize that every day you're interacting with the products that materials engineers have produced.
A degree in materials engineering gives you an endless amount of opportunities in terms of work. I'm Ajanthya Gunaratnam. Eventually in third and fourth year I found myself in the mineral processing stream, which is what I'm currently in. I'm doing my graduate studies in as well.
No matter what you get into, you can definitely see materials in every aspect. I'm Vivian Chung. I'm in my 5th year of materials engineering. Once I graduate, ideally I would love to get into aerospace manufacturing. So when I first came to materials engineering, I didn't know a lot of my friends who had applied to materials engineering as well. So I was kind of new, didn't really know a lot of people, but the small classes really helped with that. You're going to the same class with the same people, moving from one to another, and you get that sense of community.
It's a small community in Vancouver, but it's also a small community internationally. So it means that you have connections that come out of the fact that we like to think of ourselves as a kind of family. So people kind of look after one another that way.
The researchers and the profs here are amazing at what they do. They have a lot of knowledge and they're world-renowned.
We have a long tradition of working very closely with industry. We have probably the top group in the world working in the area of hydrometallurgy within our department.
You get all sorts of support, not only from those professionals who have worked in the field for many years, but also from your peers, because you rely on each other for support and you see each other every day and you know everyone's name. You really get that opportunity to build that community within your program.
Something that I wish that I had started earlier was just getting involved with everything. So I think it's super important for people to get involved in design teams or just any extracurricular, because it allows you to apply what you're learning in class to a real application.
This lab is part of the Composites Research Network. We have research that occurs here by master's students and PhD candidates. We also bring in a lot of projects from industry.
The space that we have behind us was specifically designed to house large-scale experimental apparatus that is meant to simulate what happens in actual industry. A lot of the equipment that we have in there is unique in the world, so we have a lot of companies that want to come and interact with us because of that. The students who really succeed in materials engineering and clearly are enjoying the time that they're spending there, it's because they've been able to find something in their personal lives that they have a real passion for, and they're able to bring that into their undergraduate program. So for instance, we had a student who graduated a couple of years ago whose passion was in swimming. And where is he now? He's in a startup company in California, and they're designing and building a whole new generation of swimwear. I would say that materials engineering takes pride in the fact that we're graduating really well-rounded engineers who are thinking about the problems in society that we're dealing with these days.